All right, welcome back, YouTube. So today I'm gonna show y'all how to cut up y'all core essentials belt. So today here we got the B1 buckle with the laser cut battle belt with the inner belt, and then we have the X series carbon fiber EDC belt with the X gunmetal buckle. I just love that buckle. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't love the buckle. So they sent the measuring tape for the battle belt and the inner belt. They didn't send anything for the EDC belt, but pretty much it's you know, it's not too hard. You pretty much just open the belt, look for your waist size. So my waist size is normally a 34, sometimes a 36 depending on the pants I wear. So I'm gonna cut it at a 37. Hopefully that's not wrong, because really this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it like this. Put it at the tip right here, because this is a reinforced belt and it's micro adjustable. All right, y'all, so we got our handy scissors. So it say to cut at your waist size. My waist size is 34, like I mentioned earlier. I'm normally a 36 depending on the pants or the distributor. So I'm gonna cut it at 37. We gonna get it at a 37, y'all. Nah, we gonna try 38. We gonna try 38. Let's try 38. Cause you only get one chance. So we're gonna do a 38. Even though I'm a 36, we're gonna do a 38. All right, go. It's a little rough, but it ain't too bad. So put that on there. Alright. Let's go. So you gotta loosen this up. Loosen up the screws so it can fit in there. I might have to cut it some more. I know I'm off a little bit. I'll just be a little nervous, that's all. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so put it in there. All right. Put that down. Can't wait to start wearing this belt. It's long overdue. Make sure you got it tight, but not too tight. All right, y'all, so this is what it looked like. Yes, sir, I like it, y'all see that? So I actually was right. You're supposed to cut it at your exact waist size, but I did, as y'all see, I did a 38. I'm not a 38 though, I'm a 34. But I did a 38, and it works out perfectly, because you wanna have extra space. But look at that. It's that reinforced right there. I like that. See? You hear that click? See? I like that. You got that little click going. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right, y'all. So y'all seen the EDC belt. Now this is the battle belt. So the battle belt, we actually have to use this measuring tape. So they say you're supposed to put it right here, because we don't want to mess it up. You only get one shot at this. You only get one shot. So you don't want to mess up. All right. so you only get one shot at this, right? So we are gonna do, I'm just gonna do a 38. That's just what I've been doing. I'm gonna do a 38 just because I don't know why. Because when you put gear on this belt, you actually want to have more room. But everybody cut it to how y'all want it. This is how I'm gonna cut it. This is how I want it actually. So we're gonna do it at a 38. So we're gonna do it right here. All right, y'all, so we back. Y'all seen the EDC belt. Now this is the battle belt. This is what you actually supposed to use the measuring tape for, because you only get one shot. You only get one chance to cut it. Like I said, you cut it how you want to cut it. This is how I'm gonna cut it. So you have to measure it right here with this measuring tape. My handy dandy scissors. So you're supposed to go your waist size again. I'm gonna go 38, and if it's too big, then I'm gonna just cut it some more. But we're gonna go 38. So boom, we're gonna go right here. This is thick. Oh my gosh. All right. Like I said, you only get one shot. They say for the inner belt, you want to cut it an inch before. We're going to cut it like this though. Oh my gosh, that was some exercise for you. Look at that. I messed it up just a tad bit. It's all good, it ain't no worries. Don't worry about it. All right, so we gonna work on this. I wanna show y'all how it fit. With a couple things on my belt, but I don't have anything right now with me. I do have a old battle belt with all my gear, like my flashlight and my holster and everything, pepper spray, but I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything with me at the moment. So I can't show y'all how it fits on there, but definitely gonna. So how this goes. Super error. There we go. Might take that out some more. All right. Okay. Still need some more? Nah. Hold on. All right. Just a little snug fit. There we go. Put that down in there. All right, y'all, so we cut it to 38. I don't know why I did that. You really have to cut it to exact size. So I'm a 36. This is a 38. Or no, we cut it to a 38. This is a 37. So you see it's still a little big. So I gotta cut it one more time to a 36. But this is a 37. This is how it looks. That reinforced right there. So I just gotta cut it down one more time. But other than that, it looks good. But you gotta remember, you do put like your duty belt stuff. Like normally I put my holster right here. I put my baton right here. I put a couple other things over here. So it's gonna stick out a little bit more. So I'm gonna go home and actually put everything on my belt and see if I wanna cut it some more. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And then like I said, we got the inner belt. I'm not gonna cut the inner belt for you guys today, but the same goes with the inner belt. All you gotta do is lay it out. All you gotta do is lay the inner belt out, line it up with the tab, and then this one you wanna cut it an inch lower from what they say. They say you have to cut it an inch lower. If I can get it to stay still. So, like I said, I'm a 34. So you want to cut it an inch lower just because of this extra piece. So just to let y'all know, all you gotta do is cut it. So since I'm a 34, you would cut it at the 33 mark. But like I said, you have to make sure that it lines up correctly. As you see, it comes to the tab. So that's where the tab is at. You wanna make sure you cut it at the 33, and this is gonna be your inner belt. But this is all for the video. I'm loving my EDC belt. I'm loving my battle belt. This is what you use to go to the range and train. I'm gonna use it for training and everything. Thank you again, Corey, for sending the belt out to me. If y'all wanna use my discount code, it is in my bio. Go ahead and check my bio out, by the way. We gone.